Okay, Mr. Postman has just been to see me and he has brought me a Fenix 3 Sapphire HR by Garmin. Not my first and only Garmin product. I have a Garmin Edge 800 that I'm fond of. So I've ordered the Garmin watch. Now my only concern with this is the Elevate heart rate sensor, which obviously takes your heart rate from the wrist. And the reason I'm a bit bothered about this is because my arms are very heavily tattooed, and they are tattooed on the back of the wrists where the heart rate sensor will be reading from. So I emailed Garmin and I asked them, would my tattoos have an effect on the performance of the heart rate sensor, and they emailed me back and said yes, it can. Some tattoos can impact the heart rate accuracy of the heart rate sensor, and it's depending on the ink, the pattern, and so on and so forth. So we'll do a really quick unboxing and then we'll have a look at it. Okay, so here it is, quick unboxing. Let's have a look what we get. So there's the watch. And then in here we get the charging brick, some kind of strap that I don't know what it is yet, but there's that anyway, whatever that is. We get some books. There's the 3-pin UK connector, the charger, and the watch. Okay, so here it is, the Garmin Fenix 3 HR Sapphire. Just unboxed it, had a quick look. Initial impressions are it's actually nowhere near as big and as cumbersome as I had in mind. I don't know how I got it in my mind that it was going to be so big and cumbersome, but it's not as big as I expected. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty big and there is a fair weight to it, but not as big as heavy as I expected. So that's it on the wrist. I've only got quite skinny wrists. So yeah, we've got the strap, which is some kind of rubber. We've got the glass, which is the sapphire crystal on the back. We have got the heart rate sensor, and we've got the charge, that's where it charges, and we've got 5 buttons on it. So we've got a light, don't know if you can see that turning on, but we've got a light. We've got the up and down buttons, which will take you through your widgets, weather. It's connected to the phone now via Bluetooth, so it'll do the weather, notifications, your compass, heart rate. Now, as I previously mentioned, I was a bit concerned about the heart rate monitor because of the tattoos on my wrists. So it appears to be working. I've had it on. I've worn it for a little while and it appears to be working. I've tested it against the heart rate sensor on my iPhone and it appears to be working fine. So that's good. Your activity, your day, steps and calories, so on and so forth. Your last sport, there's obviously nothing on it because I've not done anything with it yet, and position IQ, which is something I've just put on it, which is going to give us our position, GPS position, as where we are in the world, but we'll ignore that. If you press and hold this button, it takes you into the settings, and then you can go through your various settings for the great many things. You can use that as a back button, and then to start an activity you press this, and then you can go through the numerous activities on it. Now if it's an outside activity, when you press start, it's going to start searching for a GPS signal. If it's an indoor activity, it won't do that. So we'll just click bike indoor. It's checking for heart rate. Oh, the battery percentage. So yeah, it's checking for heart rate. We press start now and it'll start. If that was outdoor cycling, it'd start searching for a GPS signal. The screen, everything about this basically is just totally customizable. Well, everything's customizable. I've had a quick maul about in the menus, and yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming when you first look at it, but it's not hard to get your head round. So far, very impressive. It feels solid. It feels like a solid, robust, tough piece of kit. You'd have the confidence to do pretty much any activity with it. It's supposed to take extreme temperatures well, either cold or heat, waterproof to a depth of 100 meters. I think, not that I'm ever going to go that deep. But yeah, there we go. The buttons are, they've got a good click to them. Feel solid enough. There's some little screws here. I don't know if it'll focus in on them. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you can see the buttons better as well. So you can see your power button, your start and stop, and your back button, which also doubles up as a lap button. Sapphire crystal display. Got your strap, and inside this, I don't know if it'll zoom in, let's have a look. If you can see that, there's a little black nib there, so when you've got it on, that will press into whatever slot to act as a bit of extra security. So right, there we go. So what I'm going to do after is I'm going to take it out for a walk, and tomorrow I'm going to take it for a swim, and I'm going to take it for a bike ride, and I'm going to take it for a run. And then what I'll do is I'll link some videos and some data, some screenshots from the app into the videos, so we can see how it performs. I ended up getting this actually from a company called Outdoor GB. I'll leave a link to their website in the description. But yeah, there we go. The Garmin Fenix 3 HR Sapphire.